Welcome to the dansports.tips Daily Fantasy MLB show. For today, the 25th of September, I will be taking a look at everything you need on your daily fantasy games on DraftKings today. I will be looking at starting pitchers, stacks of the day, how we can construct a lineup to maximise our point scoring potential, foundation plays that should be used as a foundation for a winning lineup, and a value player at each position except for catcher because it is a Sunday and a lot of catchers get the day off. For anyone that hasn't had the opportunity to sign up and play Daily Fantasy Sports with DraftKings yet, I'll stick a link in the description beneath this video that will enable you to do that today. Starting pitchers, well, Michael Pineda of the New York Yankees for 8,300. This pretty much says what I think are the top options today. It doesn't help that there is rain forecast for pretty much the entire window of the time slot for the Cubs and Cardinals game later on. Pineda is, if nothing else, a top-end strikeout pitcher going against a unit that does strike out in the Toronto Blue Jays, who he has faced twice this year, allowing a total of 2 earned runs across those starts. We know the Jays are a dangerous lineup. We're trusting Pineda to limit the runs. His upside is probably limited to 6 innings, but he's capable of delivering that with ample strikeouts at the price. Eduardo Rodriguez of the Boston Red Sox for 6,800 has been doing a fairly solid job for the Red Sox. He's gone 1-2 with a 3.23 over his last 7. The young lefty did have a horror show, allowing 9 earned runs in less than 3 innings, his only start against today's opponents, the Tampa Bay Rays, in this ballpark earlier this year. The Rays are a team that strikes out above average, and a line of about 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts is probably what I'm expecting here, which will be good enough at the price tag. The surging Red Sox will give them every chance at the win bonus points as well, as they've won like 10 straight now. And Jarrell Cotton of the Oakland Athletics for 5,900. Cotton was solid when we used him against the Houston Astros the last time, logging 6 innings with his standard 1 earned run allowed. He did get 6 strikeouts that day. He's in a pitcher's park today, although the wind is blowing out. The temperature's quite cool as well, might counteract that. They don't strike out a lot, but I see no reason his solid performance can't continue by the obvious usual rookie warnings. Stacks of the day today, I'll stack some Milwaukee Brewers against lefty Brandon Finnegan of Cincinnati. He's allowed 29 home runs this year, and across his 2 starts against the Brewers has allowed a total of 9 earned runs. I will take outfielder Ryan Braun for 5,000. Has the platoon and a homer against Finnegan. He's a 306 hitter with 30 home runs on the year, 3 of those in the last 7 games. First baseman's Chris Carter for 4,600. Also has the platoon and a homer against Finnegan. He's a 222 hitter with 38 homers this year. 4 of those have come in the last 7 games. Outfielder Domingo Santana for $4,000. As we know, he's money against the left-hander. He has the platoon today. It's a 259 hitter with 10 home runs, including one yesterday. And Jonathan VR, who can be used at third base or shortstop for 5,200. The switch hitter is much better against a lefty. He's a 280 hitter with 16 home runs, and he adds upside on the base pass with 59 stolen bases on the season. The other stack I'm using today, since being shut out by Edinson Volquez the first time out this year, the Tigers have scored 4 and 5 off of him, despite his good start last time on the hill. His second half struggles have been extensive, so I'll take some Tigers as they hope to continue their wildcard push. First baseman Miguel Cabrera for 5,400 is a 307 hitter with 34 homers this year. Second baseman Ian Kinsler for 4,500 is batting 282 with 26 homers and 14 steals. He's been hitting 385 the last 7 games. Outfielder Justin Upton for 4,300 has a homer off of Volquez, is a 240 hitter with 27 homers, 3 of them in the last 7 games. I'll take a punt on shortstop Eric Ibar for 3,200 as well. He has the platoon. He's hitting 241 over the season, but he did get off to a slow start and has had a much stronger second half to the year. Outfielder JD Martinez for 4,000 also has a home run against Volquez. He's a 311 hitter with 21 home runs this year. My foundation players today at first base, I will take Joey Votto of the Cincinnati Reds. He has the platoon and a home run against today's starter for Milwaukee, Willie Peralta, who has been known to give up home runs quite frequently, though he's been solid lately. Votto's hitting 249 with 20 homers on the year. Second baseman Brian Dozier of Minnesota for 4,700, 275 hitter with 42 homers and 16 steals this season. Third base, I'll take Todd Frazier of the White Sox for 4,700, 225 with 39 home runs on the year, but he's hit 429, which is much higher than his season average, as we can see, with 3 home runs in his last 7 games. At shortstop, I'll take Asdrubal Cabrera for the New York Mets, who can also be used at third for 4,600. The switch hitter's hitting 280 with 22 home runs. His last 7 games, he's hitting 348 with 2 home runs and one hell of a bat flip. Outfielder Nelson Cruz of Seattle for 5,100. The wind is blowing out there today. We have a fly ball pitcher in opposition, and a power hitter like Cruz is a recipe where he should be going into all your lineups, really. My value plays at first base. Yonder Alonso of Oakland for 3,100 has the platoon against Colby Lewis, batting 253 with 7 home runs. We'll call this a hunch today that he might have a good day. Second baseman DJ LeMahieu of Colorado for 3,800, 349 hitter with 11 home runs this year. Third baseman Justin Turner of the Dodgers for 3,400 has the platoon and a homer against Tyler Anderson. Turner's hit 27 home runs this year. He's batting 391 in his last 7 games. Anderson has seen an uptick in his home runs allowed, with 8 in his last 9 games. Shortstop Francisco Lindor of Cleveland for 3,800. The switch hit against Carlos Rodon, who's allowed 12 earned runs over his last 2 starts. Lindor is hitting 302 with 14 homers and 19 stolen bases. I'm banking he's going to bust out of this slump before the season comes to an end. And finally, outfielder Marcell Ozuna of the Miami Marlins for 3,300 has 3 home runs against Julio Teheran, is a 267 hitter with 23 home runs. Best of luck if you're having a play today. You're probably playing on the NFL. Don't forget to check out my NFL Week 3 fantasy preview. I'll put a link in the description for the video as well. I will see you later. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget to like the video. Hit me up in the comments with the daily fantasy plays you like today, and press that subscribe button. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I will be here all MLB season and through the NFL season with daily fantasy sports advice. If you haven't signed up yet, or you're interested in starting to play daily fantasy sports, please click the link in the description for this video, and that'll take you where you need to go to start playing with DraftKings today. Best of luck with your lineups and have a great day.